Anthony would also be in attendance at Kuykendall Stadium, but he wasn't in the party of the Memorial High School students. He wasn't, affiliated with them. The tent was initially only supposed to be for Memorial High School students, but Karmelo Anthony would take a seat underneath the tent, and this would lead to Austin and his twin brother, Hunter Metcalf, telling Karmelo Anthony. It is reported that Austin would tell Karmelo Anthony, "You need to leave," or "You need to move." One of those, "You need to move" is kind of like the quote. It could have been "You need to leave," but they've kind of settled on "You need to move." Either way, doesn't matter. Austin Metcalf would point out Karmelo Anthony and tell him that he needs to move because this tent is for Memorial High School students. But all he said is, "You need to move." That's the quote. And Karmelo Anthony would reply with this direct message from Austin Metcalf with, "Touch me and see what happens." That is what has been reported. That is the quote that is kind of everywhere right now. So that's pretty much what the case is presenting as evidence of what Karmelo would reply with to Austin Metcalf. So, "Touch me and see what happens." Now, before we continue on, it is important to note those two quotes. I know people can get pretty uptight about seating. I mean, just ask anybody who's been on the Southwest airline. I mean, seating gets people riled up. I don't really understand why. Regardless, as long as Karmelo Anthony wasn't taking a spot that was already for somebody, if they were just extra room, I see this as something just, hey, let it go. It's raining. He wants to be underneath the tent. That's just something you just let slide. Some people do get uptight about seating. That's kind of my point on how that was, but it unfortunately did not turn out that way. He would be told to move. He would say, "Touch me and see what happens." Austin would then allegedly push Karmelo in efforts to remove him from the tent. And during this brief scuffle, it is reported that Karmelo would reach into his backpack, withdraw a knife, or withdrew a knife, and proceeded to stab Austin in the chest, allegedly. But he has pretty much admitted that he is the one who stabbed Austin Metcalf in the chest. Witnesses claim that Austin Metcalf would then fall into his twin brother Hunter's arms, and he would bleed a lot. And he would be quickly taken to the local hospital where he was pronounced dead within an hour. So they're saying within the hour, less than an hour, Austin Metcalf would be pronounced dead from the one fatal stab wound from Karmelo Anthony. Once police arrived to the scene, Karmelo Anthony almost instantly acknowledged that he was the person that stabbed Austin Metcalf. He pretty much